Hey everybody! So today let's do a little unboxing. We have, so this year we will be offering trees and shrubs in addition to herbaceous perennials, which is very exciting. So yeah, let's get to it and look at some of the trees that we'll be having in our inventory this year. So first up, we have some hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are a wonderful wildlife shrub that produces nuts that are also edible for people, so this one's pretty cool. Then we have black oak. Oaks will retain their leaves over the winter time. This is a phenomenon called fluorescence. So here we have black chokeberry. This is another one that produces berries, or it produces food, in this case berries, that are edible for both animals and people. So this is another great one to have if you're trying to be a little bit more sustainable on your own small acreage, or if you have animals that you would like to feed with your plants. Here we have American plum, another one that produces food that is edible for people, wildlife, and livestock. Also, the flowers on this one are really lovely in the spring. Fragrant sumac. Not a lot of people know that the berries on sumac actually are edible, and there's a local company, Cloud9 Kombucha, that has made a kombucha flavored with sumac berries, so that's pretty cool. Bitternut hickory, another, again, edible for people and wildlife. However, this is a full-size tree, so not every urban yard is going to be able to have room for this guy, but this is another very cool tree. White oak. Not a lot of people know that you can actually make flour out of the acorns from oak trees, and it's a bit of a time-consuming process. You've got to have some dedication to do it, but technically oaks do produce food. So next we have bald cypress. This is a needled deciduous tree. So that means this tree has needles similar to a pine or a fir. However, it loses its needles every year, similar to like a tree like an oak. They get large, but they're extremely tolerant of pollution, compaction, wet soils. These guys actually also produce lumber and wood chips, if you've ever seen like cypress chips or cypress lumber. So it's a very versatile tree, very beautiful. The foliage has a lovely texture to it, and honestly, one of my favorite large trees for urban areas. Another oak, this one's bur oak. I think bur oak might be one of my favorite oaks, actually. They get super majestic looking and very they have good vibes, very good branch angles, and they're one of those oaks that just looks old even when they're young. Red oak, another oak. We love the oaks. They are a keystone species. They support the most butterflies and moth caterpillars of basically any tree. So if you can fit an oak into your property, please do so. Swamp white oak. Woo, another oak. This is an oak. So a lot of oaks like drier soils. This is the oak that you want if you have compaction and wet soils. And then last but not least, we have butternut, which is it's in the hickory family, and this again produces nuts that are edible for humans, livestock, and wildlife. So it is another large full-size tree that not everyone's going to have room for, but if you're looking for if you've got room for a shade specimen tree on an urban lot, and certainly if you have larger acreage, these are a great tree. And we also just got in, this box says tomatoes, but it's not tomatoes. It is Bareroots. So the trees, they came from Mason State Nursery. It's the Illinois Department of Natural Resources nursery, and their prices are really good. If you're looking for bare root stock, you do have to buy in bundles of 25. So if you're a landowner who's looking to plant a large quantity of bare root trees, check out the IDNR Mason State Nursery. So these came from a different supplier. These were not from Mason State. These are herbaceous plants. So what herbaceous means is a plant that dies fully to the ground every year. If you think about a tree or a shrub, they are woody, so they have stems that like exist throughout the winter. They don't die all the way back down. So that's herbaceous versus woody are kind of the two main categories of plants. Dutchman's breeches. This is pretty exciting. These aren't the easiest to find. More Dutchman's breeches. Foam flower. Foam flower are really incredibly beautiful little plants. Then we have Christmas fern and lady fern. And I think that's all that's going on here. So stay tuned. We will be planting up a lot of stuff this weekend, and I will try to document that, and the videos of that might not be released this weekend, but hopefully you will get to see some of that process soon. So thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, keep your eyes out for more exciting stuff coming our way.